Hey guys, today's video is a follow-up to the video about getting to Kanchanaburi. This one shows my accommodation and a couple restaurants that I really liked in Kanchanaburi. But the bulk of the video is visiting the bridge over the River Kwai. There's a short visit to a museum. I didn't really think that a short YouTube video would be the place to explain the complexities of the World War, so I decided to just really skip over that. You can, check out other sources for that. And then a spectacularly beautiful visit to Erawan Falls. That is a must visit if you head to Kanchanaburi. And then beyond that, we took a ride on what's referred to as the Death Railway. Again, you can do your own research into that, but it was a beautiful ride. And we also visited a cave right near the stop that we happened to get on there that has a huge Buddha in it, and I understand that they used to use that cave for medical purposes and to sleep in while they were building the railway. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. It was a really cool visit, a lot of history, and some beautiful countryside, big farming area, and I really enjoyed it. Some vendors outside the River Kwai. I'm gonna take a quick walk over it. We've come all the way here. It's a popular destination even though it's midday today. I'm actually surprised by how many people are here right now. Good morning from day 2 in Kanchanaburi. Yesterday I should say, I didn't do a whole lot. I just kind of visited the bridge over the River Kwai, went to a local museum there, and then came back and hit the pool because it was really hot out. It's about a mile walk, a little over a mile, from my hotel to the bridge, and it was just, it was so warm that I didn't want to do a whole lot after that. So today I decided to make up for that with a tour. So I'm gonna head with Good Times Tours to Erawan National Park to go see Erawan waterfalls, which I'm very excited by. We're going to spend a few hours there, so it'll be really nice. Apparently it's a couple-hour hike up to see all of the different waterfalls there and go swimming and whatnot. So looking forward to some natural beauty. And then after that we see some of the more typical Kanchanaburi sites related to World War II. We're going to go to the Death Railway and a couple other things. So should be a good day to kind of make up for yesterday being a slow one. And the sun is already popping out, so I'm sure it'll be another warm, sunny day. Hopefully make it really beautiful to see all the sights. But anyway, the van will be here very shortly to pick me up and see how it goes. Back at the bridge over the river Kwai, day 2. First stop on the tour. Falls. They forced you to rent a life jacket, so I did, even though it doesn't look like the pools are all that deep, but follow the rules, so they give you 2 hours. I think it's going to be longer than that before I'm back, but you can just pay an extra 10 baht if you take a little bit longer than that. I think it takes about 2 hours to do the walk or the hike, but I want to spend some time swimming as well, so my plan is to just hike to the top, and when I get back up there, decide along the way kind of which pool looks nicest and come back to that to swim. So here we go. One thing they did that I really appreciate is you can't bring single-use plastics with the exception of plastic bottles, but they make you register them and put a deposit down and then bring it back out with you so it doesn't wind up becoming trash in the waterfalls and ruining the national park. So pretty cool. I like that idea. I think it could be used other places as well to great effect. But anyway, back to the stairs. After the 5th waterfall, the man-made trail ends and there's no more kind of boardwalk. It gets a little bit slippery. This is kind of like clay-like texture, but it's not bad. I have tacos on, which really don't have a ton of tread on the bottom, and I'm doing just fine. I can imagine if it had just rained, it might be a little more difficult. I have trail runners with me, and I haven't thought about putting them on at all. Well, I spoke too soon. At the juncture to the 6th and 7th waterfalls, there's a fork, and you're back on boardwalk again. This is really nice. This tree alone is crazy, but then you have all these waterfalls down here. both sides of it. This is really cool. I definitely think the hike from 6 to 7, with 7's the last waterfall, was the best one, and it's definitely worth it to come all the way to the end. This guy is huge, few feet long. I'm just walking out of Erawan Falls now, and after doing the full hike, swimming in the waterfalls, all that, here's my advice. I would say, rather than renting the obligatory life jacket right away, I would just do the full hike, come back and get it, and then go swimming, because the best places to swim, the biggest pools, are going to be down towards the bottom near where the rental is anyway. You don't have to lug it with you. I would also just be aware there's some pretty big fish, and if you stay still in the water, they're gonna come up and probably try and like suck on your feet and things. There were some people that were aiming for that, and there were some people like me who were, you know, just kept swimming to avoid it. You can go right into the water that's coming in through the waterfalls, which is really nice. You know, have it come splash down on your head, and that felt amazing. The water's nice and cool, so especially after a hot, humid hike, that's a win. And there's iced coffee at the end for 50 baht. And so yeah, it was beautiful. It was a nice way to spend maybe 2.5 hours, and they didn't even charge me. I was a little over 2 hours in my rental of my life jacket, and the woman at the desk didn't bother to charge me the extra bit, so that was really nice of them. And so yeah, it was a really nice way to spend a few hours. I'll definitely make a trip if you're in Kanchanaburi. And we'll see, we got a few more stops today on this tour, but even with just this, I would be happy.